The West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Durant. Kobe is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Griffin, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And for the East, Dominique Wilkins out there with Bird. And there's Malone. Then there's Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 1 spot. Now here's Kobe, and it's Howard finishing it off.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Irving with the ball. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Bird.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Kobe's shot is off.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Now here's Kobe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Bird is screen on Paul. Backing down is Jordan. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Irving. He kicks it to Malone. 5 to shoot. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Irving kicks to Wilkins. The drive by Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Now here's Paul. Kobe, covered by Irving. Kobe kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Now here's Malone. It's a 3-point game. Outside Jordan. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot is off. And here is Paul. On the pass to Durant. Kobe. He feeds it to Griffin. Covered by Irving. Kobe dishes to Durant. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Durant's got 6.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Harden against Wilkins. Parker passes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Westbrook kicks to Parker. Clock at 6. Harden puts it up from 17. Another shot. Malone with the block. Jordan against Parker. The drive by Jordan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And the East with some changes. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Malone. Barkley comes in for Larry Bird. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Irving. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Thomas kicks to Irving. Pass to Barkley. Dishes it to Jordan. 2 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And that concludes the first quarter of play. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 5. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game. On the court for the West All-Stars, Tony Parker is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then it's Harden. And it's Duncan in at the center position. McHale with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Jordan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, you got to be so careful with him defensively because he has the ability to get hot at a moment's notice. And if that happens at the wrong time, you're in some big trouble.
And Steve, when he's defending, he forces opposing ball handlers to be very cautious and careful. I mean, you try to get cute around him, and it will result in a steal.
Harden kicks to Duncan. Parker outside. Harden with it. He's picked up by Irving. Harden draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the West All-Stars have possession. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, fellas, Greg Popovich, known for his sarcastic, sometimes contemptuous answers to some of the questions from us media members. He said it seems to entertain everyone but his wife. She tells him to cut it out, be a grown man, and show some maturity. But he said, I can't. I simply can't do it. Guys?
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Duncan. Durant comes in for James Harden. Kobe's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Tony Parker. Back to Durant. Can't get it to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And Kobe throws it down.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Now the dish to Thomas. Barkley. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Durant. Paul with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. Kobe kicks to Griffin. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Back to Thomas with the lead pass. Jordan. Griffin with the steal. Here's Paul. And Thomas pulls it down.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Jordan kicks to Barkley. Griffin on him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Howard with the screen on Irving. Ball left side. He dishes it to Kobe. Off target from outside. Here's Lambier. It's Wilkins with the drive. Good work defensively by Kobe. The feed to Paul. Pass to Durant. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 5 on the clock. He passes to Paul. It's stolen by Wilkins. He nails it, and we're tied up. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Paul outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Howard can't hit.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he hadn't.
The Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And here's Lambier. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Cheeks. Kicks it to Irving. Lambier a screen. Irving drives in. Here's Cheeks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot no good. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. West All-Stars lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone, to the halftime report. Let's get going. The West All-Stars had the lead against the East All-Stars. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Their top scorer, Kobe Bryant. He's got 7 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And on the other side, the East All-Stars are also putting up good numbers. They've turned this game into a track meet, and they're running the defense ragged. The game's top scorer, Michael Jordan. His shooting percentage hovering right around 50%. It's awfully good, heads and tails. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got Bird. Michael Jordan is out there with Irving, and there's Malone, and it's Wilkins in at the 3. The East All-Stars have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Roy Hibbert is pretty good friends with Tim Duncan. Hibbert recalls when they met. He said, I met him when I was a kid during the 2001 NBA All-Star Game in D.C., and he actually remembers that moment. We share scouting reports on other teams. It's just a friendship. I learn from him, and you know, he's the best. So I don't know if he picks up anything from me, but I definitely learn from him. Kevin, a great tutor for the young Hibbert.
Well, hard to think of a better mentor for Roy than the great Tim Duncan. Thanks, Doris. Malone dishes to Bird. He kicks it to Wilkins. Irving. Malone. He's guarded by Howard. And the jam by Karl Malone. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Paul gets a screen from Griffin. The pass to Durant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Jordan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Lee comes in for Blake Griffin. Aldridge. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Irving kicks to Wilkins. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Wilkins. Barkley on the wing. Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's McHale. Powered down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Parker outside. Harden. Left side, Westbrook. Back to Harden. Harden right side. He feeds it to Parker. Waits for it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Dominique Wilkins. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Into Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Westbrook passes to Aldridge. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Now, here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dishes it to Jordan. Pass to McHale. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. Tries to keep it alive. And that's collected by Charles Barkley. Barkley's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thomas dishes to Irving. Westbrook against Jordan. Backing him down. Shot clock at 6. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Parker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Back to Harden. It's good. This game is all even.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And right after this. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Duncan. Zach Randolph is out there with Harden. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
And Barkley sends it back. The drive by Jordan. Wilkins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Parker kicks to Harden. Lots of room. And right on target. Good.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Irving can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Durant attacking. There's the dish to Parker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And the thing I admire about him is his poise. He just always looks cool and composed. Doesn't matter if it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter. He's got that same expression on his face.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Larry Bird. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Gets it to go.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Irving passes to Thomas. Stolen by Harden. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's sent back by Thomas. They retain possession. The free throw drops for Aldridge. So for the West, Howard comes in for lead. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Thomas dishes to Jordan. Feeds to Parrish. Clock at 6. Back to Jordan. Irving. Outside Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Jordan with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. McHale with it. Outside Irving. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. It's the first. That turns the lead to 6.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Paul outside. It's Durant on the wing. Stolen by Parrish.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Kobe's checked in for the West, and he commits the intentional foul.
This could be the hack-a-shack strategy. He's a poor free throw shooter, and so maybe they feel that's their best defense.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Karl Malone's checked in for McHale. Bird comes in for Robert Parrish. And it's Wilkins in for Irving. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Jordan's shot is off. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Paul outside. He dishes it to Griffin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Durant with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Ball against Wilkins. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
That may be the knockout blow. Guys, those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Oh, trying for it. Westbrook with the steal. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.